Hi all, welcome to my channel. I am Mark, this is Mark's Mods. And today guys, we have got an unboxing. Now I did a partial sort of unboxing on this the other night on Lindsay's Builds live stream, the PPM stream. But I thought we'd do a bit more of an in-depth video on this kit that I'm going to be doing. Really excited for it. It's one I've wanted to do for a long time, and this is going to go really nice next to the Enterprise D. So let's bring the kit over. So this is the kit. This is the Revell U.S.S. Voyager. It's something I'm actually currently watching on Paramount right now. The scale is 1/670 scale. We have 67 parts, and it's going to be 51.4 centimeters in length. So it's not going to be a small model, I can tell you that now. Okay, now I did buy this and another thing which I'm about to show from a company called Cosmic Scale Models. I will put the link down in the description down below if you want to go check them out. I've bought a couple of things from them, and to be honest with you, been pretty good. Now I ordered this on a Monday. What time? About after dinner, and this came Wednesday, so I cannot knock the turnaround time from ordering these things for them to come. That's if they're not custom made. If they're custom made, then they might take a bit longer, but you know, you have to wait for quality. Okay, so this is a level 4 Revell kit. We do have some bit of information on the back there. It does say some colours, but if you're like me, I am going to do more in-depth paint job on this. So yeah, I've sorted out the colours, and I'll go more into detail as we go along. Okay, so let's open the kit up. So I'll just pop that out. Okay, so we'll get the bits and pieces out, and we'll have a look at them in a bit more detail. Okay, so I'm going to go to the top camera. So this is a little leaflet from Cosmic Scale Models about display-based solutions. They do have them. They do have like these here, which is the LCARS displays. I have the Enterprise D of this, but now I'm doing this. I'm wanting the Voyager one as well. So really nice. That's an option. I might do this on the base. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But anyway, that's what we're getting there. We've got the instruction manual. We'll have a quick flip through. So obviously USS Voyager. There we have some reference guides on how to do things and tips and tricks and icons that we're going to see throughout the build, so that's really good. Got icons there so we know what they mean. Now these are the colors. Now like I said on the box, they were the basic colors. These are the, I'd say, required more advanced colors. Now I have ordered all of these colors. Now with this kit, it's a Revell kit. Revell do their own paint range, so obviously they're going to put into their basic codes for their paints. Now I want to airbrush this, and I did ask the question on Lindsay's live stream, which would be best? Do I go with the colours that they're recommending, or do I go with Vallejo? Okay, basically I was told go with Vallejo. I don't fancy putting enamels personally through an airbrush. Acrylics are hard enough to clean up on an airbrush. Enamels are going to be 10 times as worse. So although some of them that I have got are enamel paint because I couldn't get them in Vallejo, or I already have them in stock. Why buy more if you've already got them in-house? Okay, so with that, obviously on these you've got a paint code of A, B, C, D, all the way through to T, I believe. Yes, through to T. So because I'm using now, I'm going to be using a mixture of Vallejo, Revell and Tamiya paints. what I've had to do is I had to convert the paints into what the other colour in the other make is. So if we take an example, B in this is Revell 301. I converted it to Voyager 820. So these are the Revell paints I will be using. So I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I'm using. I'm using 2 Tamiya because these are the clear acrylics colours. I already had them in-house, so no point buying more. And then obviously here the Vallejo colours, and just here to make up the colour A, we need 70% of Vallejo colour 989 and 30% of Vallejo colour 986. It's also a good way of building up my paints as well, which I'm really wanting to do. And like I said, some of these Revells I did have in-house. I actually have 330 and 99 in-house. So no point really in, you know, paying more for the paints. So majority of them though are going to be Vallejo, which I trust. So that is the paints. So we've got some instructions like the sprue instructions. Not a lot of parts for this, but you know, it doesn't need to be. Okay, so here we have what we're going to be starting off with. So step 1, we are starting with the paint guide for this. Now, these are colour instructions, and I've never really worked with colour instructions before, which is nice. So they are actually painting on here what the colours are, and the letters for the colours as well. So nice bit of difference. So we're going to be working on what would have been like the saucer section, bridge section first. All these bits and pieces. We've got the other bits. We've got the clear bits that are going to be going in as well. So for the windows. Here we have more painting, putting together and everything like that. How to attach it all, how to do the bits for the warp nacelles, all different types of bits. And then this is the best bit. This is the decals. So yeah, this is kind of crazy, a little bit. Okay, I'm not a big fan of decals, but I'm going to give this a damn good go. More decals. And yes, there we go. More decals, more decals. So there we go. So that is the instructions. Okay, so this is our decal sheet. As you can see, there's a lot on there. This is going to be fun. We've even got decals for the rooms as well, so they're going to be nice to do. This is really nice. It's looking nice. We do have the protective paper. I have put some tape on this, but it doesn't seem to want to stick to this paper, so goodness knows why not. Okay, so we'll get to some of our sections. So obviously this is the main section. So that's huge. Okay. That's all I can say on it. It is huge. I don't do things small. We have got a bit of a flashing mark there. And I noticed we had one sort of on here. But that's just the way this has been, the mold injections happened. So it's not too bad. Not too bad on here either. Like I said, apart from that top piece there. Quite nice, sturdy. So yeah. Will I be cutting out all the individual little windows? I don't think so. So that's them two pieces. Okay, so just make sure everything's back the way it should. You know me. Okay, so here are our clear pieces as well. So there we have our clear pieces, quite a few clear pieces, I've got to admit. So nicely done. I mean, that front deflective dish is really nice. You can see the bits on the warp nacelles on there. They're really nice. So yeah, they look really good. So that's our clear sprues. Good thing about big scale modelling sometimes is the pieces can be nice and big. So put that to one side. Okay, and here is our main sprues. We do have another safety advice letter in various languages. And these are our other sprues. So like I said, not a lot of parts for this. So there's not a lot of sprues. Here we can see sort of the warp nacelle there. That's part of the stand. More bits. So this is massive. It is really huge. Really huge. We've got another one here. That's part of the stand. We've got the Starfleet emblem there. More details down here. Really nice. And then here is our main engineering section. Looking superb. So I'm really pleased with this kit. So that is our sprues. Now I could do this, paint it and everything, put it on a stand, job done. Is that the Marks Mods way? No, not really. Can I take it one step further? Possibly I could. Well, yes, I can. So, from the same company, from Cosmic Scale Models, they also do this, which is the Voyager lighting kit. So this just comes in this box. It includes a USB flash drive with instructions. See reverse for more detail. So this is the contents of what's in here. So as you can see, lots of different bits and pieces. So we'll open this up. Now I've already taken the flash drive out of here because I've already been looking at the instructions just to familiarise myself with it. So there we have some capacitors for the LEDs. See them there. We've got some different colour wire in there. Very thin, but it really needs to be thin. Okay. There we have the power supply and the JST connectors. I've got a small block there. Depending if I use them, I prefer to solder these days, to be honest with you, and do it the proper way. So we've got all them. They seem to be GH JST connectors. So you've got a male and a female there, and the GH JST connectors, they're the 1.25 millimeters. So basically that is the gap between the two pins. It's 1.25 millimeters. So yeah, I'm learning a lot about JST connectors because of the power mods that I'm working on. I'm learning a lot more about them. Here we have some LED strips. Again, we've got to solder these. So there's them there, and then there's them there as well. There we have some LED bulbs as well, so some red and green. They will be probably navigation lights, the buzzard collectors as well. We've got some heat shrink here. Probably use my own heat shrink, to be honest with you. I'm just looking for if they have supplied it. Yes, so in here also, I didn't see it, but we've actually got some fibre optic cable in there as well. And then we have this. Now this is what's going to control, not the entire thing, it's what it's going to control is the navigation lights on our Enterprise D. So this circuit board allows things to flash. Now this is going to be my first ever time at doing soldering on a circuit board, so wish me luck on this one, but hopefully my soldering skills are a lot better than they used to be and I can get this done. And that's really everything apart from the flash drive, which I've already taken out so I can check out the instructions already. So nice bit of kit, to be honest with you. We've given everything that you want. Now there are other lighting kits you can get for other models that they sell, as well as other models that are actually out there on the market as well. So check out Cosmic Scale Models. I mean, they are quite close to me and I'd actually like to do one of their workshop tours, because they are really good. But looking really nice. There's the LEDs, and like I said, we've got some heat shrink here. Whether I use this heat shrink or I use my own, I'll probably use my own actually, because yeah, mine, I don't know, mine seems, I think mine's a little bit of a better quality, but that's nothing really. And that's it. So that is our unboxing. Now I did ask in my update video for June whether people wanted this, if they wanted a video diary of this. A few people have said yes please. So what I might do is probably do updates on it and how I'm doing with the lighting kit for this and painting, so kind of update videos. But if there's something that I see that I think, you know what, I could record doing that, then I'll record doing it, if it's possible. Sometimes it's with these kits, they're not like part works where you do them in stages. There is a bit of a method to how these things are done. The first thing is going to be, on this kit, is going to be drilling out the holes for the LEDs. Also, it does recommend using microcrystal clear for some of the windows and vents and navigation lights. I'm not going to use microcrystal clear because microcrystal clear takes about 24 hours to dry when resin takes seconds. So as long as I don't get any air bubbles in it, I'll be fine. So I'll be using resin because that doesn't take that long to dry. I've already got the resin, I've got the tape, so it just makes sense to do it with resin. But that is our unboxing of the Level 4 Revell U.S.S. Star Trek Voyager with lighting kit. So guys, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.